Tell me, Mr. Powers, do you swing?
Are you kidding, baby? I put the car in swinger, baby! Yeah!
Yeah, baby. This week's all-time classic is Austin Powers' The Spy Who Shagged Me. And the reason we chose the second installment over the first is because they're equally iconic, but number 2 received more love from the fans. Also, it made about 4.5 times as much cash at the box office, so a lot more people have seen it. The thing is that the first one, International Man of Mystery, didn't do too well in cinemas at all. So it's actually quite surprising that they greenlit the sequel.
Well, what happened was the movie, we were supposed to have this big, huge European English premiere, and the week of, Princess Di died in a car accident. Right. So we had to cancel the premiere. They closed all the cinemas that weekend, and then there was a joke. I had no idea, of course, that she would die in a car accident, but there was a joke that one of Dr. Evil's plans was to have the Princess Di and Charles divorce.
Oh, right.
And because he's been frozen, he didn't know that that already happened. And so they had to cut that scene out of the movie, so they ended up only being able to release half the prints in a quarter of the cinemas.
Right.
And nobody was in the mood for comedy.
Well, for the sequel they were, as The Spy Who Shagged Me earned over $300 million at the box office. Over the years, it grew to become a beloved classic comedy, with awesome one-liners like,
"Oh, behave."
And,
"Yeah, baby!" Yeah.
Also, it features iconic villains like Mini-Me, Dr. Evil, Fat Bastard, and Frau Farbissina. The title, however, was a bit of a problem when the movie was released, as the word shagging is considered a bit too naughty in some countries.
In Singapore, they changed the name of it to The Spy Who Shagged Me. I think they call it Slinglish, which is half Singapore and half English. It means the spy who spoke well of me.
And Singapore isn't the only place where they changed the name. In Germany, it became Spy in the Secret Missionary Position. The Croatians turned it into The Spy Who Groped Me, and in Brazil, it's known as The Spy Good in Bed. Our personal favorite, however, is the Norwegian version, The Spy Who Ejaculated on Me. But regardless of what it's called, it's funny in any country. And we conclude this very groovy item with one funny trivial fact. Namely that while the character Austin Powers may have saved the world numerous times, the movie saved something too. Female lead Heather Graham's career. Unable to score any good film roles prior to this, she was on the verge of accepting a part in a softcore lesbian porn flick. Fortunately, she found a spy to shag her, and these days she's still a famous actress.
You're one groovy bird for the city shag well.